Bali clearance. Good evening. Lion Inter 4365 ready for pushback at 07.
Asia 114 cleared to land runway 09.
Lion Inter 4365 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Lion Inter 4365 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 4365 taxi to runway 09er. Bali Tower. Lion Inter 4365 ready for takeoff. 09er. Lion Inter 4365 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Asia 114 requesting taxi to the gates. Asia 114 taxi to gate 07. Bali clearance. Good evening. Dynasty 705 ready for pushback at 10. Dynasty 705 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Good evening. Korean 9904 is on approach. Korean 9904 cleared to land runway 09.
Dynasty 705 taxi to runway 09. Bali Tower. Good evening. Philippines 6116 is on approach. Philippines 6116 cleared to land runway 09. Bali Tower. Dynasty 705 ready for takeoff runway 09. Dynasty 705 cleared for takeoff runway 09.
Bali ground. Korean 9904 requesting taxi to the gates. Korean 9904 taxi to gate 10.
Bali clearance. Good evening. Indonesia 8305 ready for pushback at 30.
Bali Tower. Good evening. China Southern 2882 is on approach. China Southern 2882 cleared to land runway 09.
Indonesia 8305 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Indonesia 8305 ready to taxi. Indonesia 8305 taxi to runway 09.
Bali ground. Philippines 6116 requesting taxi to the gates. Bali clearance. Good evening. Dynasty 8909 ready for pushback at 21. Philippines 6116 taxi to gate 30. Dynasty 8909 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Dynasty 8909 ready to taxi. Dynasty 8909 taxi to runway 09.
China Southern 2882 taxi to gate 21.
Bali Tower. Good evening. Indonesia 749er2 is on approach. Indonesia 749er2 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good evening. Asia 5433 ready for pushback at 08. Asia 5433 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 8305 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Asia 5433 ready to taxi. Asia 5433 taxi to runway 09er.
Indonesia 8305 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Indonesia 749er2 requesting taxi to the gates.
Dynasty 8909 cleared for takeoff runway 09.
Indonesia 749er2 taxi to gate 08.
Bali Tower. Asia 5433 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Asia 5433 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good evening. Lion Inter 6403 ready for pushback at 29er. Lion Inter 6403 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Lion Inter 6403 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 6403 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Asia 39er83 ready for pushback at 67. Asia 39er83 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Lion Inter 1824 is on approach. Lion Inter 1824 cleared to land runway 09er.
Asia 39er83 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Etihad 3539er ready for pushback at 17. Etihad 3539er cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Asia 39er83 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Asia 39er83 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Lion Enter 6403, ready for takeoff runway 09er. Lion Enter 6403, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Etihad 3539er, taxi to runway 09er.
Lion Inter 1824 taxi to gate 29er.
Bali Tower, good morning. Lion Inter 59er66 is on approach. Lion Inter 59er66 cleared to land runway 09er.
Philippines 7585 cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Philippines 7585 ready to taxi. Philippines 7585 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Etihad 3539er ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Indonesia 7808 is on approach. Indonesia 7808 cleared to land runway 09er.
Etihad 3539er cleared for takeoff runway 09er. Bali ground, Lion Inter 59er66 requesting taxi to the gates.
Philippines 7585 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 59er66 taxi to gate 05.
Philippines 3349 cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Philippines 3349 ready to taxi. Philippines 3349 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, Indonesia 7808 requesting taxi to the gates. Indonesia 7808 taxi to gate 17.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Korean 5253 ready for pushback at 14. Korean 5253 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good morning. Philippines 3566 is on approach. Philippines 3566 cleared to land runway 09er.
Korean 5253 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Philippines 3349 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Good morning. China Southern 9376 is on approach. China Southern 9376 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Indonesia 5467. Ready for pushback at 64. Indonesia 5467. Cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Philippines 3566, requesting taxi to the gates. Philippines 3566, taxi to gate 01.
Indonesia 5467. Taxi to runway 09er.
Philippines 3349er. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Korean 5253. Ready for takeoff runway 09er. Korean 5253. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
China Southern 9376. Taxi to gate 14.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Indonesia 9609er. Ready for pushback at 02.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 5467. Ready for takeoff runway 09er. Indonesia 5467. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Indonesia 9609er. Cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Indonesia 9609er. Ready to taxi. Indonesia 9609er. Taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Qantas 2277. Ready for pushback at 12. Qantas 2277. Cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 9609er. Ready for takeoff runway 09er. Indonesia 9609er. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Qantas 2277. Taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good morning. Lion Enter 49er36 is on approach. Lion Enter 49er36 clear to land runway 09er.
Cebu 8505 cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Cebu 8505 ready to taxi.
Bali Tower, Qantas 2277. Ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Cebu 8505 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good morning. Indonesia 8264 is on approach. Indonesia 8264 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good morning. Etihad 3370 is on approach. Etihad 3370 clear to land runway 09er. Bali ground. Lion Enter 49er36 requesting taxi to the gate. Lion Enter 49er36 taxi to gate 02.
Bali clearance. Good morning. AirAsia 3885 ready for pushback at 26. AirAsia 3885 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Indonesia 8264 requesting taxi to the gates. Indonesia 8264 taxi to gate 06.
Bali ground, AirAsia 3885 ready to taxi. AirAsia 3885 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good morning. Line into 9554 is on approach.
Qantas 2277 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Cebu 8505 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Line into 9554 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Dynasty 8641 ready for pushback at 20.
Etihad 3370 taxi to gate 12.
Dynasty 8641 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Singapore 2728 is on approach. Singapore 2728 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali ground. Dynasty 8641 ready to taxi. Dynasty 8641 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Dynasty 5527 ready for pushback at 31. Dynasty 5527 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Lion Enter 9er is on approach. Lion Enter 9er clear to land runway 09er.
Line into 9554 taxi to gate 67.
Bali ground. Dynasty 5527 ready to taxi. Dynasty 5527 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, AirAsia 3885 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground, Singapore 2728 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Indonesia 1622 is on approach. Indonesia 1622 cleared to land runway 09er.
Singapore 2728 taxi to gate 26.
AirAsia 3885 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Dynasty 8641 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Lion Enter 9er requesting taxi to the gates. Lion Enter 9er taxi to gate 64.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Malaysian 6269 ready for pushback at 25. Malaysian 6269 cleared for pushback.
Dynasty 8641 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Indonesia 1622 requesting taxi to the gates.
Malaysian 6269 taxi to runway 09er.
Indonesia 3442 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Dynasty 5527 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Dynasty 5527 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Indonesia 6805 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Indonesia 6805 ready to taxi. Indonesia 6805 taxi to runway 09er.
Indonesia 1622 taxi to gate 69er. Bali clearance. Good morning. Super Green 90189 ready for pushed back at 65. Super Green 90189 cleared for pushed back.
Bali ground, Indonesia 3442 requesting taxi to the gates. Indonesia 3442 taxi to gate 25.
Bali ground. Super Green 90189 ready to taxi.
Dynasty 1248 clear to land runway 09er.
Super Green 90189 taxi to runway 09er.
Malaysian 6269 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Korean 7505 ready for pushback at 24. Korean 7505 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Super Green 90189 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Bali Tower. Good morning. China Southern 5640 is on approach. Super Green 90189 cleared for takeoff runway 09er. China Southern 5640 cleared to land runway 09er.
Korean 7505 taxi to runway 09er.
Dynasty 1248 taxi to gate 20.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Lion Inter 4289er ready for pushback at 03. Lion Inter 4289er cleared for pushback. Bali Tower. Good morning. Singapore 2478 is on approach. Singapore 2478 cleared to land runway 09er. Bali ground. Lion Inter 4289er ready to taxi. Lion Inter 4289er taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground. China Southern 5640 requesting taxi to the gates.
Super Green 3708 cleared to land runway 09er.
China Southern 5640 taxi to gate 24.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Philippines 3071 ready for pushback at 66. Philippines 3071 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Korean 7505 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Philippines 3071 ready to taxi.
Singapore 2478 taxi to gate 31.
Philippines 3071 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Virgin 5206 is on approach. Virgin 5206 cleared to land runway 09er.
Korean 7505 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Asiana 3171 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Lion Inter 4289er ready for takeoff runway 09er. Bali ground. Super Green 3708 requesting taxi to the gates. Super Green 3708 taxi to gate 66.
Asiana 3171 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good morning. Lion Enter 9er 8 is on approach. Lion Enter 9er 8 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Korean 4429er. Ready for pushback at 19er. Korean 4429er. Cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Virgin 5206. Requesting taxi to the gates. Korean 4429er. Taxi to runway 09er. Virgin 5206. Taxi to gate 19er. Lion Enter 4289er. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Philippines 3071. Ready for takeoff runway 09er. Philippines 3071. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Enter 9er 8 taxi to gate 03.
Korean 8643 cleared for pushback.
Asia 115 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Asia 115 ready to taxi.
Korean 8643 taxi to runway 09er.
Asia 115 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Korean 4429er. Ready for takeoff runway 09er. Korean 4429er. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Asiana 3171 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Korean 4459er. Ready for pushback at 27. Korean 4459er. Cleared for pushback.
Asia 115 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Qatari 5299er. Ready for pushback at 16.
Korean 90905 cleared for pushback.
Qatari 5299er. Cleared for pushback.
Korean 4459er. Taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground. Korean 90905 ready to taxi.
Korean 8643 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Qatari 5299er. Taxi to runway 09er.
Korean 90905 taxi to runway 09er. Bali Tower. Korean 90905 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Korean 90905 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Philippines 5523. Ready for pushback at 28.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Indonesia 90720 is on approach. Indonesia 90720 cleared to land runway 09er.
Qatari 5299er. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Philippines 5523. Ready to taxi. Philippines 5523. Taxi to runway 09er.
Korean 4459er. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. China Southern 2883. Ready for pushback at 21.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Cathay 19901 ready for pushback at 23.
Bali clearance Philippines 6117 ready for pushback at 30. Philippines 6117 cleared for pushback.
Cathay 19901 cleared for pushback.
China Southern 2883 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground Philippines 6117 ready to taxi. Philippines 6117 taxi to runway 09.
Bali ground. Cathay 19901 ready to taxi.
AirAsia 8804 cleared to land runway 09.
Cathay 19901 taxi to runway 09.
Lion Inter 6311 cleared for pushback. China Southern 2883 taxi to runway 09.
Bali ground Indonesia 9720 requesting taxi to the gates.
Indonesia 74903 cleared for pushback.
Lion Inter 6311 taxi to runway 09.
Indonesia 9720 taxi to gate 68.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Hong Kong 7405 ready for pushback at 18.
Bali ground Indonesia 74903 ready to taxi. Indonesia 74903 taxi to runway 09.
Hong Kong 7405 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower Philippines 5523 ready for takeoff runway 09. Philippines 5523 cleared for takeoff runway 09.
Bali Tower Lion Inter 6311 ready for takeoff runway 09. Lion Inter 6311 cleared for takeoff runway 09.
Bali Tower. Good morning. AirAsia 7320 is on approach. AirAsia 7320 cleared to land runway 09.
AirAsia 8804 taxi to gate 27.
Hong Kong 7405 taxi to runway 09.
Bali Tower Indonesia 74903 ready for takeoff runway 09. Indonesia 74903 cleared for takeoff runway 09.
Bali Tower China Southern 2883 ready for takeoff runway 09.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Dynasty 5578 is on approach. Dynasty 5578 cleared to land runway 09.
Bali ground AirAsia 7320 requesting taxi to the gates.
China Southern 6944 cleared to land runway 09.
AirAsia 7320 taxi to gate 23.
Bali ground Dynasty 5578 requesting taxi to the gates. Dynasty 5578 taxi to gate 22.
China Southern 2883 cleared for takeoff runway 09.
Bali Tower Cathay 19901 ready for takeoff runway 09. Cathay 19901 cleared for takeoff runway 09.
Philippines 6117 cleared for takeoff runway 09.
Hong Kong 7405 cleared for takeoff runway 09.
China Southern 6944 taxi to gate 21.
Lion Inter 1825 cleared for pushback. Bali ground Lion Inter 1825 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 1825 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower good morning Cebu 8732 is on approach. Cebu 8732 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Lion Inter 59er67 ready for pushback at 05. Lion Inter 59er67 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower good morning Dynasty 5356 is on approach. Dynasty 5356 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali ground. Lion Inter 59er67 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 59er67 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground Cebu 8732 requesting taxi to the gates. Cebu 8732 taxi to gate 05.
Bali clearance Indonesia 7809er ready for pushback at 17.
Bali Tower good morning Indonesia 90474 is on approach. Indonesia 90474 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower Lion Inter 1825 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Indonesia 7809er cleared for pushback. Bali ground Indonesia 7809er ready to taxi.
Dynasty 5356 taxi to gate 32.
Bali Tower good morning Philippines 6300 Mayday Mayday Mayday. Indonesia 7809er taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground Indonesia 90474 requesting taxi to the gates. Indonesia 90474 taxi to gate 07.
Bali clearance. Philippines 3567 ready for pushback at 01.
Bali clearance China Southern 9377 ready for pushback at 14. Lion Inter 1825 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Philippines 3567 cleared for pushback. Lion Inter 59er67 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Indonesia 7809er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
China Southern 9377 cleared for pushback.
Philippines 3567 taxi to runway 09er.
China Southern 9377 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Super Green 5002 is on approach. Super Green 5002 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Philippines 3567, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Thai 5368 is on approach. Thai 5368 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali Ground. Super Green 5002 requesting taxi to the gates.
Singapore 074 cleared to land runway 09er.
Super Green 5002 taxi to gate 01.
Bali Ground. Thai 5368 requesting taxi to the gates. Thai 5368 taxi to gate 18.
Bali clearance at Etihad 3371 ready for pushback at 12.
China Southern 90166 clear to land runway 09er.
At Etihad 3371 cleared for pushback.
Bali clearance, Indonesia 8265, ready for pushback at 06. Philippines 3567, cleared for takeoff runway 09er. Indonesia 8265, cleared for pushback.
At Etihad 3371 taxi to runway 09er. Line enter 49er 37 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, China Southern 9377, ready for takeoff runway 09er. Singapore 074 taxi to gate 17.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Thai 7746 is on approach. Thai 7746 cleared to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 8265, taxi to runway 09er.
Line enter 49er 37 taxi to runway 09er.
China Southern 9377 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Ground, China Southern 90166 requesting taxi to the gates. China Southern 90166 taxi to gate 16.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 8265, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Asia 3782 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali Ground. Thai 7746 requesting taxi to the gates. Thai 7746 taxi to gate 14.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Dynasty 9006 is on approach. Dynasty 9006 cleared to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 8265, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower at Etihad 3371 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance, Singapore 2729er, ready for pushback at 26.
Asia 3782, taxi to gate 02.
Asia 59902, cleared to land runway 09er.
Singapore 2729er, cleared for pushback.
Bali clearance, line into 9555, ready for pushback at 67. Line into 9555, cleared for pushback.